Hey everyone, welcome to Beach Investing. I'm your host, Andre Angelkowski. So what we're going to be talking about today is the pros and cons of renting versus buying. And when you understand the pros and cons, it'll give you a better idea as to why people actually do decide to rent versus why people actually do decide to buy. It'll help you understand your tenants better. Okay? So the pros and cons of renting. So when asking a tenant, why do you choose to rent versus buy? Some of the responses are that I've received, some of the most popular responses are, it gives them more time to save money for a down payment. It also gives them a way to get into a great area that they can afford, whereas otherwise if they had to buy in that area, they wouldn't be able to afford to buy into that area. They don't feel like they have a lot of home ownership pressures to fix things, to repair things. They feel that the landlord is responsible for that. They can move at will, not necessarily at will, but they feel more at ease and more freedom to move after a year's lease is up if they choose that the area was not the area that they wanted to live in. And it basically gives them the opportunity to test the waters in an area to determine if that's an area that they do want to live in. Okay? So now why would someone choose to buy versus rent? So when asking potential first-time buyers, why are you choosing to buy versus renting? So some of the popular answers that I've received were, well, pride of ownership. Okay? They feel like there's a sense of freedom to own something versus not owning something. That they are able to do the things that they want to do in that house that they've just purchased. Whereas if they rent, they cannot do those things. They feel like they've purchased a growing asset. We all know historically and statistically, real estate has gone up, so they feel like it's a growing asset for them. They also feel that there's no sharing necessary of laundry facilities, of garbage facilities, sharing of rooms, etc. Another popular one was, this is actually one that buyers said that you should remember to have an emergency fund when you purchase something of at least 3 months. So that's kind of the con of owning something versus renting, because when you own, if something goes wrong, whether it's the roof or the furnace, you need to have a contingency fund just in case that is to happen. Buying is a big investment, and the people that I've spoken to, the first-time buyers, they're saying don't just buy for the sake of buying. Buy for the right reasons. Don't buy based on someone else's opinion that you should buy today because it's the right time. So those are some of the most popular responses I've received when talking to tenants and first-time home buyers as to why they choose to buy versus rent, or rent versus buy. And I hope that helps you understand, for your tenants' sake, to why your tenants want to rent from you. Thanks for listening.